Why do so many real estate agents fail in our industry, and yet a handful are wildly successful? Good morning, guys. It's Dave with Elite Real Estate Coaching and Training, and today on my drive, I'm going to start calling this segment Morning Drive. And I think one of the biggest reasons real estate agents are successful versus those that fail. And in my time of coaching real estate agents and having some pretty daggum impressive results with the people that we've coached, I've come to the conclusion that the biggest reason that most people succeed is because they are incredibly intentional with their behavior. Their routines, their habits, their work ethic is relatively scripted, and they do the same things over and over and over and over again. They know exactly where they're supposed to be and when they're supposed to be there. For instance, this morning, I know I've got an appointment in 12 minutes with one of my coaching clients. And in 12 minutes, I have got to be 100% focused on that single activity. I'm not going to, while working with my coaching client, answer a phone call or check my email or be disrupted by anything else. In fact, we got what I call the flood, fire, blood thing in our office. When I'm in an appointment with somebody, my staff is trained to not interrupt me unless there's blood, flood, or fire. And we kind of joke about that, but I need to be 100% focused on that single activity. I'm pretty positive that most real estate agents, if they had a listing appointment for a $5 million house to sell, that they would have reminders on their phones. It would be in their calendar. They would show up on time. They would be very prepared for this $5 million listing, and yet they go through most of their lives unprepared for everything that happens in their day, in their week, in their month, in their life. And then they wonder why that they don't get the results that they claim that they want. Well, it's simple. They don't live a disciplined calendar life. They don't script when they're going to do certain tasks. And the most important of those tasks for us in our industry is lead generation. What amount of time have you committed to developing and strengthening relationships? You see, you don't need more leads. You need better relationships. And if you're not out there entering into relationships and strengthening the relationships and showing value to those people that you do have relationships with, I don't know where you expect business to come from. Well, actually, I do. I think the average real estate agent sits around and waits for the phone to ring. They're not intentional. They're not consistent. They don't live a disciplined calendared life. If you don't have a device or a system for telling you where you're supposed to be and when you're supposed to be there, then you're simply at the whim of your day. You're like a boat rolling down the river with no steering, just bouncing off the shore, going wherever the current takes you. We call those hurricane agents in my office. They kind of blow in, they blow up, and they blow out. There's no real structure to their life. The sad part of this, though, is that most agents, when I talk to them about living a more disciplined life, they'll say things like, oh, that's too restrictive, and there's no freedom, and there's no spontaneity. Well, okay, fine, great. If all you want is freedom and spontaneity and flexibility in your life, then what you really don't want is a business. You just want to sell some homes and be honest with you and your broker and your coach about that and just say that's what I want. But if you claim you want a sustainable business that can give you the lifestyle that you also claim you want, well, you're going to have to live a lot more disciplined life, and you need a system to do that. Guys, thanks for watching our video. I am pulling into my office. It takes me roughly 5 minutes to get to work every day. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything I can do for you, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, and I will see you soon.